is very enthusiastic about the project she's working on. So I've told her to hold her enthusiasm. You can see it. But we're going to ask her about the film she's producing, right?
Definitely. Yes. Okay. So I'm working on a film. It's called Sarah and Chris, and it's about a girl who she's in a very flux in her life. She starts to feel this very heavy weight, and she can't move. She starts talking to doctors, and they start prescribing lots and lots of pills. One of which is Adderall. So she starts taking Adderall, and she meets this really incredible boy. Actually, during South by Southwest. In 2005. Her cousin brought him over, and he was playing actually at a strip club, which is very funny. He's from Los Angeles, and he's played on the radio there. But it was very strange meeting this person, and she's bringing to light this sort of transcendental awareness that she's starting to have in terms of understanding people from very far away, old friends or old people that she hasn't talked to in a very, very long time, and suddenly they'll call, or she becomes aware of energy, people on the street, how when you pass them you can tell if a person is happy or sad, whether or not you've even seen them, you can tell, we understand humanly what's happening around us with ourselves. And so she starts thinking about it, and she had just gotten this book by Carl Sagan, and she learns that all of the universe is made of energy, and it's also carbon-based here on our planet. So the things that we have inside of us, the things that we touch, we can definitely feel in different ways, to the point that if I were to touch a table, I could leave my energy in the table, and I could walk away, and another person could walk up and go, wow, this feels...
Good table.
Yeah, it feels like, yeah. And it's just strange to think about energy. So Sarah and Chris, Sarah's little brother dies very early on in the movie, and she travels to go to his funeral, and she walks outside after taking a little more Adderall than she was supposed to take. So she walks outside, and the rules were you were supposed to stay inside, and the family was supposed to walk out together, but she was about to definitely lose it. So she ran outside, and she sees literally 2,000 blackbirds on this hill, this massive hill, just descending on her. And it was this feeling of love and warmth and happiness, and it was just how far her imagination started to run. She and Chris jumped on a plane right after that, and they went to Los Angeles and partied on the Sunset Strip, and then they jumped in another plane and they went to Washington, D.C., where a van was waiting for them in the parking lot that they had bought over the internet. And they jumped in the van and they went to go meet Sarah's friends in New York. When Chris became very territorial, and long story short, Sarah ends up in the middle of the forest somewhere. She doesn't know where she is, and she starts to realize she doesn't really know this person that well. And, strangers are starting to tell her, be careful. Complete strangers on the street are starting to tell her, be careful. Something strange, are you okay? And she ends up with knives against her neck, and she ends up deeply in love with somebody who she shouldn't have been in love with. So it's a story about know yourself and know your limits, and be aware. Be as aware as possible.
And how far are you in the progress of producing the video?
It's written.
Sorry, movie.
Film, movie, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So it's written. I have some people who are capable of doing the animation. I would like to animate, and I also I'm looking for other parties. I'm also looking for a little bit of money.
Ask the people at home. What pitch do you have for them? What pitch do you have?
How many pages?
No, what pitch do you have in order to get you the money? Because maybe people are watching who do have money.
This is inherently truthful. 1 in 5 Americans are on some form of psychotropic at this point. I'm not sure about around the world, but I know in America lots of people are on psychotropics because they feel like something is wrong with their life. And possibly that's because they're not looking around and noticing that people are sitting on the streets and people are dying, and they're buying things. They're buying lots and lots of things to try to make them feel better. But I'm sorry if the emptiness is overtaking you. It's overtaking us all. Maybe it's time to open up your eyes and care a little bit about what's happening, and care about yourself a little bit more. it's about caring and loving a lot.
So we just met here.
Yeah.
What are your plans for the rest of the week?
Well, I work with babies to get enough money to survive. That's actually I have the week off, so I'm hopping around and I'm looking for as many people who are interested in producing what I'm interested in producing as well.
What's the working title, and is there a website we can have a look at? Or Facebook page or something? Where can we follow you?
You can follow me. I guess you could check out my Facebook page, or you could check out my old MySpace page. Yeah, you could check out my Facebook page. My name is Sarah Horton, Horton. I'm a regular, I'm a regular crazy person, and the people on my Facebook, I don't know if they're like your Facebooks, but it's not always all the people that I've known very, very specifically. So I don't attach myself to Facebook as much as I should. I attach myself to the people I meet in a moment to moment. But if you can follow me, if you leave me a message, I'll find you.
And Sarah, if you would have to describe South by Southwest in one word, what word would that be?
Insurmountable. It's instrumental. It's beautiful. It's a melancholy. It's everything, dude.
That's more than one word.
Okay, one word. It's instupituous. Instupituous, dude.
I have to look up that word because I have no idea what it means.
It just means glorious. It means
Glorious. South by Southwest is glorious.
there's lots of things to happen, and it's very intricate. So you never know what will happen. You just have to keep going, looking around.
Well, Sarah, thanks a lot.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.